it is very important for the price action to hold and go sideways over here and then break this zone. So do not, I don't feel a FOMO to get in early. So that's just me. So I'll wait for the confirmation, and because the candle is not yet over and we need to wait for the candles to confirm. So that's my thesis going into this trade. So cumulative delta is not breaking up, so that is looking fine. Over here, cumulative delta is good so far, no issues over there. We have news coming up in 11 minutes. That is wholesale inventories month over month. So ideally, before news, we shouldn't trade, right? When we have a news event in 10 minutes, ideally I refrain from trading. So that is where I'm coming from, because today is very silent. We don't have a lot of news, only 3 to 4 items, and that too not high impact items. And so you might be wondering where I'm seeing all this. So let me just show you very quickly. So this is where I'm seeing it. This is the economic calendar from TradingView, and you can see every day when is the news, what is the news, is that a high impact news. So you can see everything over here. Delta also is looking strong. So I think it should touch the 5-day EMA, the blue line over here. Once it touches, that would be a good stab for long, but let's see. So let's see if I can have that long. I will play. I was thinking of placing my order near 632. Okay, I placed my order near 632 for quick 5 points if I can. So let's see. Looks like we are going to get filled, and it looks like I got filled. So let's see if I can get 5 points over here. We still have 7 minutes left for the news. So currently I'm in a trade, and my target is 5 points, which represents $200 on the futures contract. So what I might do is I can lower my profit target and get out early, but let's see how it goes. So over here, you can see it is testing 5-day nicely. So I entered around 632. And right now it is almost 628. So let's see. So as you can see, almost there, but let's see. To mitigate the risk, what I can do is I can lower my profit target or something like that, but I just wanted to give it a fair chance of playing out and do its thing. So the reason why I took this trade is because I was hoping for a bounce from the 5-day EMA, and since we have a crossover as well, that is exactly what my thesis was. So let's see. It's almost like in the money right now in the language of options, but let's see how it goes. We are hovering around VWAP, so I might lower my target, but the thing is I want this trade to play out and give it sufficient time. So let's see. Looks okay. Perfect. So as you guys can see, it played out wonderfully, and I am out of the trade, out of the position, right? So let me just quickly recap why did I do this, right? So over here you can see that after the markets open, I waited for 15 minutes, And then I also waited again for this bullish crossover to actually happen and get confirmed. And then when the price came near this blue line, that is the 5-day EMA, I took a position long for 5 points. So as you can see over here, I got that 5 points and I entered. So to be exact, right? To be exact, let me show you exactly what happened. So I entered around 632 over here, and I exited around 637.25 over here. So almost it was 3 minutes and 24 seconds trade, and it was perfectly aligning before the news. So if you can see, the news is in 4 minutes. So we are out of the trade before the news. So that is a very good thing, right? And now I will just wait patiently and see if this range gets confirmed, because my high suspicion, I suspect that we will chop around sideways into this range for today. And the reason why I'm telling you this is I discussed this in my opening remarks, that we are already sitting near all-time highs and we don't have a big huge market moving news, and that is why there is a huge chance of sideways chop. Ideally it would be a really good short from here for just 5 points, but I want this candle to finish, and then I can decide what I want to do. Right now my position is just flat. I'm not doing anything, not in any position. So okay, since it is about to close down, and since this EMA is getting formed, crossover is getting formed, I would love to go short at a good position. So let's see. Okay, so I'm going short at 12, and my target is 6, but I may cut it around $100 profit, but let's see. Almost there. Perfect. Whew, that was a quick one. So okay, so why did I take this trade, right? Let me explain. So over here, as you can see, first of all, we were about to get the EMA crossover, that is the bearish crossover, right? And what I was thinking is, in the median line of the range that I told you, if it crossovers from down, then we should at least get a 5-point down move, right? So that is why I took the short trade, and as you can see, it played out really well, right? So over here you can see like what I did. So in the second trade, you can see that it just lasted for 27 seconds, right? I took a short at 612 and I covered it or closed the position at 675, right? So you can see it's a pretty clean 5-point move with 2 contracts, and you can see it was done in 27 seconds. So it was really good. The reason why I'm saying this is because the earlier your trades get over, the better, because it eliminates a lot of waiting, it eliminates a lot of psychological anxiety and a lot of things. But since we did our homework, it was a high conviction trade, so that is why I took the trade, and you can see it played out really well, right? So not bad for today's session. Fairly calm, fairly controlled. And now let's see if we get any more opportunities. It would be a good opportunity to go long somewhere near 500s. So let's see if we can achieve that. But right now, wow. So the aggressive selling is continuing, and now you can see there is a huge volume down over here. That is really nice. Okay, so I was thinking of going long at 48, but let's see. Just for 5 points again. Okay, so I went long at 48 just for 5 points. And let's see. Okay, done. So I just went out of the trade. So oh yeah, absolutely, thanks. I mean, I really appreciate your comments, Region. Yeah, that this is why I'm doing this, man, live, right? So that people can learn in real time. So let me just quickly summarize the trade that I took. So I went long on 48. So the reason why I did that, right, is because you can see over here, we had a very big candle that is almost of 43 points, right? We eliminated the support level over here as well, right? So normally in my experience, whenever such huge candle takes place, normally what I do is I take a trade near the psychological level. So I took a trade at 548, and 550 was a psychological level. So I was thinking, like, if I can get a quick 5 points, because normally market doesn't go down in a straight line, right? So that is why I took at the bottom of this candle. I waited for the bottom of this candle to happen. I waited for quite a long time. So this is why it's necessary, and you can see that I went out after 5 points, right? I did not be greedy, or I did not wait. The automatic order was set up. So let's see if we can get the exact. Okay, yeah, so you can see over here, right? I went long at 48. So this was the trade, right? So 548 I went long, and within 36 seconds the 553 target got achieved. So this is my logs, trading logs. So remember, in 36 seconds, whichever the trade that works very very fast is probably the best trade, because it doesn't make sense to be in the trade for a long time and keep on waiting for indefinitely to play for the trade to play out. So this is what I did. This is the exact logs, right? And yeah, so far we have taken only 3 trades today, and so far we have got out of 5 points in all those 3 trades. So that's exactly what I was looking at. And yeah, in gets filled, I think it should. 518 also would be a good choice. Okay, so I just got filled, and let me show you the screen. So I just got filled at 522, and I'm gonna keep my 5 point target if it reaches, and if it doesn't, then we already have good wiggle room, right? So as you can see over here, right now it is around 500 level. So since I've just done one contract, so I'll have one contract over here. I have placed a limit order for 496 for the second contract. Normally I trade 2 contracts position size. Okay, so I am in the position right now, and I have 2 contracts, and my average price is 509. So let's see how this plays out, right? Okay. Looks like it wants to go to touch 480s and 488. So for me, this pivot level just got cut, right? So let's see how it reacts. So again, just to summarize, I'm in the contract position right now, and my average price is 509, and I am 2 contracts in the position, right? So let's see how it turns out. So right now it is near the S1 pivot level, and I'm hoping for a quick 5 point move. So let's see. Apparently the sellers have stepped in, but I'm hoping for a quick bounce. So because we are at the pivot level, minus 21,527. Oh, okay. Looks like it wants to go down heavily, but let me see. Normally, if the 480 level holds, then it should give us a good, nice pullback or bounce. So apparently the selling pressure has stepped in. So let's see. Let's see how this candle closes. Normally it should give us a good bounce. The 480s level should hold. So if we go above 480s level, then the trade is still on, and there's a good chance that it goes back up to 500. So let's see. Okay, the 5-minute candle is about to get over. The only thing is 480 level is very important. 480 level, if it reclaims, then that would be really good sign. So let's see. The good thing is I'm only in for 2 contracts, so that gives me good wiggle room. Just waiting over here to see if we can bounce back. Okay, some little signs of life. Yep. If it can reclaim the 480 level, that would be amazing. So that is what I am waiting for. So far looks good. Well, new day opening gap, right? It already touched the lows of yesterday almost. So that is what I think. Let's see. Well, apparently this is a very good push upwards. So far everything looks good. Guys, just give me 2 minutes, okay? I'll be back, okay? Just in 2 minutes, okay? I'll keep the screen and everything on, right, for you guys. Just give me 2 minutes. Okay, so I am back, and as you can see, the push to the upside is good. What I'm hoping for is reclaiming this 500 level, right? If it reclaims this 500 level, then I would, like to go long with size, right? So let's see. So chat, just wanted to confirm, you guys can hear me perfectly. You guys can see me again after I just took a 2-minute break. So okay, so my position size is 2 contracts, and we are very near to. Okay, perfect. You can see me and you can hear me. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So region, I am very near to my break-even point, but my analysis is if we reclaim this S1 level over here, then there is a good point, a good reason to believe that it should go above from here. But let's see if we can reclaim it on the closing basis of the candle. So at this point, I have two options. I can either close in no profit, no loss, or I can add to my position. But right now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait and see what happens. So my 5-point target is over here, that is 514. So let's see if we can reach there. Price action looks strong right now, so the pullbacks looks good. Cumulative delta is also good. So over here you can see green. Nice. That's nice. That's really nice. See, this is the good part about keeping your position size very, very small. And the reason why I say this is because I'm only 1 or 2 contracts in the position, right? And the position went against me for almost 50 points, right? So I was able to bear that volatility because I was having a very small position size, that is of 2 contracts. So the learning over here is if you go with 1 or 2 contracts, then you can enjoy that volatility, and the psychology will not hurt you, right? So that's the learning that I wanted to share, right? I'm almost at my break-even point. I have left my position untouched, and as always I have kept my profit target at 5 points over here. So let's see if we can get that, right? So looks like we are about to approach 512 level, but it would be good to see if we can go to 514 instead. The cumulative delta is strong right now, so there is no cracks in cumulative delta, but let's see. To reduce the risk, I might lower my profit target over here by 110. That's one thing I can do. Oh, nice. Okay, so we have a new viewer, Black Hunter. China did good today based on the chart. As you said, it bottomed. Oh, that's great. That's great. But look, if you are an investor, right, do not look at the day-to-day, actions, right? Just monitor your positions, right? And if you are in here for the long term, then as an investor, I really think that the worst bottom is already behind us. So it is in the past. So from here, even the government over there is trying to revive the economy. So that is the base reality, right? So let's see. But it's good. If my opinions help you, then I'm really, really happy, and I really, really appreciate your kind words. So yeah, thanks for the feedback. Okay, so viewers, looks like we are about to hit our profit target, almost. So let's see. I might lower my profit target, but looks like I'm about to get filled. So perfect. So yeah, I am filled, and I got my 5 points profit, and so far everything looking good. And yeah, so just to summarize the last trade over here, as you can see, I went long first at 522 and then the second long at 496. So my average price was 509 and I went out at 514 both the contracts, making a profit of almost $200. So that was my trade. So and the reason for my trade was I wanted to go long over here, that is this S1 pivot level for 5 points, but the selling pressure was so high that it just cut through this pivot point level, went down, and then it gained a lot of strength over here, as you can see. And over here I want to show you one more thing, that is the cumulative delta. So if you see over here, we kept on going down, but at some point over here in the bottom, right, the cumulative delta that is over here, this cumulative delta kept on rising. So I did not close my position, right, and I waited for the things to play out, right. Secondly, I was able to do so because my position size was small. So I was in 2 contracts only. So the volatility of 50 points, I was able to digest that, and I did not lose my calm. And I not only recovered, but gained $200 plus. So that is, a sign of maturity. And that is why, it takes a lot of time to learn and digest and be patient and do all those things. So yeah, pretty satisfied today. Total, we have around 2 hours of trading today. And in these 2 hours, we made almost $800. So again, this is not to emphasize or to brag. What I'm here for is for you to learn that with only one single amount and with only 1 or 2 contracts, if you are patient, if you are strategic, then you can make a good amount. So that is what I wanted to show.